we would also like to share with you patient Sam Harrell's experience.
I think the surprise of that saying, I didn't know I was going to say anything. You know, I thought I was here to hear all these others, but the surprise of that kind of sent something through me. I usually walk a little better than I was right there, but I thought, I don't know if I'm going to make it up there. But my story is very similar to them, and you know, I have to say thanks to to Richard and Holly doesn't even know I know her, but I got on your website, Holly, so many times and read it, and it would just give me so much hope, you know, and so that's what helped me get to Panama was listening to y'all, whether it was listening through reading or whatever. And I was diagnosed in 2005, and I coached football, and all of a sudden I couldn't do some things that I wanted to do, and just mine's secondary progressive also, and it just continued to go downhill, and I too was taking everything that they asked me to take there, and yet nothing was helping, you know, and I thought, what do I have to lose? You know, I know where I'm headed if I just keep doing this. And so I finally contacted the Stem Cell Institute and went through all that and had my treatments last June. Steve Beddick and I, who's a friend of mine from Ennis, we both live in Ennis and both have MS. And we both went in June and both saw improvements, you know, not major improvements, not huge things, as you see my walking right there. I still have good times and bad times. You know, I always tell Richard, you know, my hope is I won't play golf again, you know, and I'm not a very good golfer, but just to be able to go out and play, that's what I'm shooting for, you know, and be able to mow my own grass. And my wife will tell you, I hate mowing the grass. She said, you never mowed it before. Why would you want to now? And I said, well, I just want to be able to say I can mow it, you know, and I think I'm going to get there. I'm going back in 2 weeks in March, middle of March. I'm going back for my second treatment, and Richard has visited with me so much, or I've with him, and just picked his brain so much. He's just talked about after his second treatment, he got over his heat intolerance, and after his third, this one, and after his fourth, this one, and that's what I've realized. It's just going to be that way. It's not going to be just one trip and you're fixed, you know. It's not a miracle cure, but there is no doubt in my mind. I mean, here's what I tell everybody. There's no doubt in my mind I'm better today than I was a year ago. And for 5 years, I could never say that. It was always like this, and I never could say I'm better. I was just, you know, just getting gradually worse, but now I can say I'm better. My balance is better, my walking's better, even though it didn't look like it just then. All those things are, and I'm so excited about going back for my second trip and just looking for just some more improvement because there's been nothing before this that gave me any improvement, and now I can say I've improved, and that just gives me that hope that I used to get by reading Holly's website and talking to Richard. You know, so I appreciate them so much, and I appreciate Dr. Paz and Dr. Reardon and all of you so much for what you do for us. And I too, like Judy, and I was down there in Panama when Judy was there. I just tell anybody who's here just wondering and thinking, you know, number one, I'm glad you're here, because be proactive. Be proactive about your health. It's your health. You know, the doctors want to do the best they can, but they don't know. That's what I finally told mine. He was said, you know, he wasn't really for it, and I told him, I said, well, what do I have to lose? I know you know, you've seen me. I just continue to go downhill, and he still had all these kind of reservations, and I said, well, you know, you're not the one who has MS. I'm the one who has MS. You're fine every day, and so I'm going to do something and give mine a chance, you know. And so that's what I did, and I'm so happy I did. And I don't know why I'm getting emotional up here, but I just encourage you too to be proactive about your health. It's your health and your body, and if you think it's right, believe me, there'll be a way. You know, don't let the finances or whatever, you'll find a way to get there. And I just encourage you to do that. Thank you very much.